Bright Tuty. Every student matters.
Hello friends, in earlier videos we covered till exercise 2.3. Now in this video we will be discussing some extra questions on the basis of that last exercise which we did, which is exercise 2.3, wherein we need to solve linear equations with one of variables where variables are on both the sides of that equation. So let's start with our extra questions. So here is the very first question which is extra and where our variables are on both the sides. So let's try and solve this. So over here what do we do first? We will be taking LCM of both sides. So if we will take LCM of 16 and 7, we can solve it that ways. 8 and 14 we can solve it that ways, but this kind of questions, what do we do? If we can check that out, 7, 14, 8, 16. So don't you think so that we should club these two algebraic expressions together so that expressions, or so that all that calculations which need to go ahead should be easier enough. So we'll be doing the same thing over here. So 3x plus 1 upon 16 minus x plus 3 upon 8, we are shifting it to the left hand side, and 3x minus 1 upon 14 minus 2x minus 3 upon 7 to the other side. Now keep that in mind, whenever you just put minus, you should put bracket, because at the end, maybe after 2 or 3 steps, you will be forgetting that minus sign and you would not change the signs. So make sure that you would not do these kind of mistakes. Now we will be taking LCM, so we will be getting 16, that will be 3x plus 1 minus, we will be multiplying the numerator by 2, and over here we will be taking as LCM 14, that will be 3x minus 1, will be multiplied by 2 to 2x minus 3. Solving it up, we will be getting 3x plus 1 minus 2x minus 6. Now since we put brackets, that is why we are aware that we need to change the signs inside the brackets when we open the brackets. Upon 16 equals 3x minus 1 minus 4x plus 6 upon 14. So clubbing it together, so I will be getting x minus 5 upon 16, and over here is minus x plus 5 upon 14. So now we get this as an equation and we can cross multiply it. So what do we get? We will be getting 14 times x minus 5 equals 16 times minus x plus 5. So 14 times x is 14x, 14 times 5 is 70, minus 16x plus 80. So we'll be shifting it. So we'll be getting 14x plus 16x equals 80 minus 70. So 14 plus 16 is 30x equals to 10. So x will be 10 upon 30. That means x will be 1 upon 3. So this is the solution which we get. If we need to check the result, or we need to find out whatever, we find out the value of x that is satisfying the equation. So we should put it to the left hand side and right hand side and see if left hand side and right hand side is equal, and if they are, then the solution which we found out is absolutely correct. Moving on to second question. Now this question is this. So we'll be doing, the very first thing is we'll be changing the sign in the bracket because we have minus over here. So that will be x minus 2 upon 7 equals 36. Now I will be taking LCM. So what do we get? LCM is 14. So 7 times 9x plus 7 minus 14x plus 2 times x minus 2 equals 36. We will be multiplying it to the other side and solving numerator now. So we will be getting 63x plus 49 minus 14x plus 2x minus 4 equals 36 times 14. Clubbing like terms together. So for 63 minus 12 is 51x plus 49 minus 4, which is 45, equals, let us say, what is 36 times 14? So it's 504. So 504. Now 51x equals 504 minus 45. So we'll be subtracting it. So that will be 14. 14, 5 is, that will be 9, 4. So we'll be getting 9 take away 4 is 5, and 5 is over there, which will be 4. So 459. So 51x equals 459. Now x will be 459 upon 51. So we can cancel that out. Let's start with 3. So 3 ones are 3 sevens 21, 31, 5, 3. Now let's try it out if we can multiply and solve it with 17. So 17, 9, let's write it down. 3, 6, 153. So yes, 17 times 9 is 153 only. So x will be 9 of this question. Moving on to last question. Now over here we do not have a variable in the numerator, it's in denominator. So how do we solve this question? Now we will be taking the LCM, but we will be taking it in the denominator itself. Now if we have, let's say 3 by 5 plus 4 by 5, what we actually do? We just keep that 5 as it is in the new denominator. So we will be doing the same logic over here. Now we have 2 upon 3x minus 3 upon 2x equals 1 upon 12. Now when we take LCM, that will be 6x only, not 6x square. Keep that in mind again. The maximum mistake which students do is in this part only. So we'll be dividing it, we'll be taking LCM of 3x and 2x, which will be 6x. Now we'll be solving it out. So 6x divided by 3x is 2, 2 times 2 is 4, minus 6x divided by 2x is 3. Now 3 times 3 is 9 equals 1 upon 12. So we'll be getting minus 5 upon 6x equals 1 upon 12. Cross multiplying it, we'll be getting 6x into 1, which is 6x, equals 12 times minus 5. So what will be x? So 12 times minus 5 is minus 60 upon 6. Once we'll cancel it out, we'll be getting 10. So x is minus 10 in this question. You can check it that whatever you find out is correct or not by putting the value of x as minus 10 to the left hand side and right hand side and see if they both are equal or not. So you can try it and do it yourself if you want.